So kids are coming into the workforce without the ability to do math. I do this. I say, tell me the percentage. They can't do percentages. I ask them to add two numbers together. They literally can't do math in their brains. And these are college educated people from colleges that you would be like, what? So what they need to do is they need to sit kids down with a pen and paper, and they need to write their essays with a pen and paper. I want to see these kids raw dog their essays. No more using a computer. And you know what? I'm going to keep going on my rants about these kids being over-medicated. Not that I think this medication doesn't have a place, but it's very clear from all the studies here in America, adults and kids are over-medicated. There's too many people who have diseases, quote unquote, that are benchmarked through like surveys. And then I talk to these kids. They now have techniques where they know how to get these drugs, they know what to say, and then they additionally know what to tell their teachers in order to get accommodations. And the accommodations are, I can take a test with unlimited time, with a computer, and with the book, which is not a test. That's the opposite of a test.
Yeah, that's just homework. That's just a homework assignment. But yeah, I think we've lost our ability, not to get too down a rabbit hole here, but we've lost our ability to distinguish between a severe case of whatever and then just like somebody who has like one or two symptoms. Like there are people who have severe ADHD, severe depression, severe autism, whatever. They need those medications. But then there's a lot of casuals, I think, that are sneaking through and getting a buzz on that don't maybe really need it.
Bringing us back to WORKSLOP, I think this is actually a very important thing to bring up, because if you recall the MIT study that Lon name-checked at the start of this segment, it didn't say that only 5% of people are using AI at work. Actually, it said that most people are. And so I think what we're seeing here is the same impact we saw in the education world show up in the corporate world. If there's a tool that does most of your work for you, quote, quote, air quotes, people are going to use it. And I think this is going to show off, Jason, who is actually useless at the office and who is not. Because if all you're doing is taking your work, putting it into an AI chat interface, and then copy and pasting the output, I can replace you with a $20 a month ChatGPT subscription. I don't need you. So to me, like this, you have the option now to turn in crappier work that looks like work. But I think also you're just arguing yourself out of a job.
I do think it's a morale thing too. That's the last thing I would point out here. Like it is a problem in terms of like the companies are spending this money on AI tools and then not getting good use out of it. It's making more work, but it's also making people resent their coworkers and bringing down the community aspect. There is a chart. I don't know if you guys have this that they included. 34% of respondents who said they'd received WORKSLOP said they reported it to other teammates and managers today, creating tension within the office. And then 32% said they were less likely to want to work with the WORKSLOP creator in the future. And you see here, when people get WORKSLOP in from their colleagues, it makes them feel like those people are less creative, less capable, less reliable, less trustworthy, less intelligent. This is the opposite of what you want to see going on in your team. You want people who respect and love working with one another, who are excited to collaborate, not people who think each other is stupid and are waiting for them to send them AI slop.
Yeah, WORKSLOP is real. This is just, people are going to think that you're not intelligent and trustworthy. That's not a way to build a career.